Yeah. Hello everyone. This is the time to appreciate all our people. My name is Ovi Manuel Kupolu, the publisher of The Voice newspaper, and I want to welcome you to this special broadcast. This broadcast is going to help us as an organization to serve as a platform for us to say one or two things to you, especially those of you who have been with us all the way from 2006 till this moment. I just have to say thank you on behalf of every one of us and the Voice family. We say thank you to you. We thank you so much. 17 years is no joke. Somebody wrote yesterday. Yeah. And you know the beauty of it is that we enjoy what we do because it matters to the community, it matters to the people. And this is why we have to come up on this broadcast at this time. Yes, exactly this time, to make sure that we appreciate the community that has stood by us and has continued to stand by us for almost 2 decades. In 3 years' time, The Voice will be 20 years. Wow. Just like yesterday, we are waxing stronger and stronger and stronger. And sincerely, everything we have been able to achieve is almost impossible without you. To everyone who has contributed to what we have become, to our transformation, to our achievements, to our accomplishments, and The Voice, we want to say a very big thank you to you all. Sincerely, without you, there is nothing like The Voice. Without you, there's nothing like us. Without you, we wouldn't have come this far. And we want to say to the entire Badagry corridor, kudos guys, thank you so much. On behalf of everybody who has been on this platform, who has used this platform, who has, who has tapped from this platform, we want to say a very big thank you. We are proud to be part of this because surely, Badagry is not as it were. It's no longer as it were in those days, and we are proud to be part of that journey. We are proud to be part of that history. We are proud to be part of what God has been able to do for our community and what He is going to do in the next decade. The Voice, yes, like I mentioned earlier, The Voice is nothing without you. Trust me, without you, it is nothing. It is nothing. It is nothing. Let me bring up some issues. Yeah, the first of it is appreciation. We want to appreciate everyone. Thank you very much for making it happen. Thank you very much for making The Voice the brand you prefer. We have given birth to so many other platforms. We gave birth to them. We give birth to so many other platforms. We give birth to so many other individuals. Help them out to find their voices. Help them out with a platform where they can stand and allow the world to hear them. And here we are today, 17 years, still standing strong, going far and wide. In case you do not know, The Voice has extended, has grown beyond what we used to be in 2006. Yes, 2006, March 26. It was a Sunday. And that is why this year is so peculiar. This year's anniversary is so peculiar because it also fell on a Sunday. What a way to celebrate. We thank God Almighty. We thank everyone who has been with us. We thank everyone who has supported us. We thank everyone who has been by us and with us, everything. And I want to say that there is no place like Badagry. There's no place like Badagry on the face of the earth. And the support we enjoy from the community leaders, the masses, everyone, the business community, the SMEs. In fact, we have something in stock for all our SMEs, small scale businesses. We've always been here for you. We've always offered you that platform for advertisement, especially the small businesses. We do it for free. How many people can do that? We do it for free. We give them platform. We help them. We make sure that they use us to get to their goals. And that is what we are about. The voice is just like a candle. A candle does not lose its flame by lighting up other candles. You don't lose your flame by lighting up other candles. And that is what we have done in the last 70 years. We thank God Almighty for using us. We thank God Almighty for giving us the enablement, you understand, to be the platform for the younger generation. And I want to say to the entire Badagry, your development is possible. The development that we crave is very, very possible. With the right politics, with the right human relations, with the right networks and contacts, the development is possible. And that is what we stand on. Anything we do, everything we do, we want our people to understand that our development is possible. Even though it will require some kind of sacrifices, some kind of commitment, not just excitement, commitment, day in, day out, whether it is convenient or not, whether you have to lead a protest or not, whether you have to champion a cause or not, you just must be committed to this. So we want to say a very big thank you to everyone, sincerely. If I'm to go by those who have supported us all this while, sincerely, it's going to be a long roll call. Long roll call. My post on Sunday reminded me of a lot of people, and when I saw their responses, their comments, I realized that truly we have come a long way. I want to say a very big thank you to the family of Dr. Ahmed Olatunde Onikpede of blessed memories. That is one individual who made us believe that today is possible. Back then in 2006, Dr. Ahmed Onikpede of blessed memories. Papa, we mourn you. Papa, we celebrate you for everything you stood for, and for the encouragement, for the inspiration, for the support that you gave us. We are never ashamed to be associated with you, even in death. Pa Olatunde Ahmed Onikpede. Thank you so much, sir. I also want to say a very big thank you to His Royal Majesty the Queen Aholu Menutoye the First, OFRLL DJP, the Akran of Badagry Kingdom. We appreciate you, sir. The Grand Master of this game himself, the veteran, the legendary journalist, turned monarch. Baba, thank you for standing by us. Thank you for being there for us. We pray that the Almighty Creator will grant you longevity, grant you a peaceful and prosperous reign. We say a very big thank you to you. Thank you so much, sir. Also, we want to say a very big thank you to His Royal Majesty Oba Abraham Olatunji Ogabi Oyikilu the First Ajagun of Imeke Kingdom. Kabiyesi, thank you so much, sir. From your days as the first executive chairman of Olorunda LCD to this moment. Kabiyesi, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. You showed to us that you are a father, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you so sincerely, so honestly, because we know that you meant well. And somebody I will also want to appreciate before I move on to other Royal Highnesses is Auntie Bisi Onola, Auntie Bisi Onomila of Tomic Care. Auntie Bisi Onola, wow. Each time I remember the journey of the voice, you granted us the platform to grant others the platform. Thank you very much, ma. I remember my first interview with the Chief of Staff to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2006. For those who know, that was in October. Auntie Bisi Onola made it possible for us in the Lagos State VIP Charlotte. Auntie Bisi Onola, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. That interview is one of those events that catapulted us into what we have become today. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. Auntie Bisi Onola and the entire Atomic Care. I remember the 3rd anniversary of The Voice in 2009. Auntie Bisi Onola made VIP Charlotte available for us free of charge. After all, we didn't even have the money to pay, but she made it free of charge, and she warned us not to thank her. But on a day like this, we just have to thank such a person. We have to thank such a big-hearted woman, a mother. Auntie, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. We are proud to be associated with you, and we are never ashamed to say that you are our mother. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. I say a very big thank you too to His Royal Majesty Oba Oladele Kosoko FMHR Kabiyesi. Thank you so much, sir. You're one person who has patronized The Voice beyond the media, beyond our media services. Thank you so much, Kabiyesi. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for believing in development. Thank you for believing in the young people. Thank you, Your Royal Majesty. I can't say enough of this thank you, because people like you made us to believe that we have a future as young people in Badagry. Thank you so much. This is a period to say kudos to everyone. Sincerely, I can't stop appreciating people now, because when we look back and we look at all these things that we've been able to do, so many publications, so many events. Wow, it's been a whole lot of time. Seriously, I can't imagine The Voice without Badagry. Even though we have a vision of spreading across so many communities, but sincerely, if we didn't start from Badagry, I wonder what would have become of us and how Badagry would have been. Even though we know God has been so merciful to the land, and we want to say a very big thank you to everyone who made it possible. We are very, very grateful. We are grateful. The Voice is grateful. We are all grateful. Sincerely, I want to now go straight to other High Royal Majesties, or other Baales, especially my own Kabiyesi Aholu Shewenu of Dalekodako Kingdom. Kabiyesi, thank you very much, sir. How we on the Panamigan Hometo Vivi. Every point in time, then let Mongodo, bo they mean not to do, bo hemido, bo make sure no for every edition The Voice stop. A Jepalas meeting, but me come ho, bo manak betore, home Vivi yinami, me buy Jegbaguro tenu takunami, Jofoparo dendofonami, Odro Jawe, Madimigo, Dagwe Ayinami, Directorial Lenukon, Bagitorial Lenukon. Ema pray dagbe na bi oto menami the asiko ere mi no by The Voice is 17th year anniversary in ipoye kotonukun owe, yeah. So me appreciate me ton gan baba, me appreciate me ton bin pai they don't know come fi tare to mag pray no kon yo dai si fi ya no le gbagi vire ki je pe de ile de no kon ya no le alafia na yin yeton Maze ṣe ẹmẹ titan wa kura medo sin memo àlàáfíà na yin mi to dagbe yin mi to ni bye baba. Now, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this is a special broadcast, a special version, of the development affairs. That's a special broadcast that The Voice hosts on Facebook and other platforms. And sincerely, at this point, we want to say thank you, everyone. Thank you. You guys have made it possible for us. Now, at this point, I want to say, in the last 17 years, we may have stepped on certain toes. We may have reported stories that some people preferred to be covered up. We may have reported issues, mentioned names who would have preferred to not to be mentioned. But the beauty of it is, that is what journalism is all about. And that is what community development is all about. We in The Voice, it is not part of our philosophy to hide evil, because we know that we must expose evil and make sure that the community is well informed. And sincerely, that is what we have done. We have not at any point in time, through our articles, our broadcasts, or any other means, gone after any individual. We have never been paid to malign anyone. And that is something that gives us so much joy. You understand? Our journalism is driven by development, not by hacking people. And the beauty of what we have been able to achieve so far, by the grace of the Almighty God, is that we have a readership that trusts us. We have a client base that believes in us, that trusts our articles, that trusts our stories. And so far so good. That trust has been able to help us do a lot of other businesses with them. We have thrown up a lot of programs, we have thrown up a lot of projects, and the people have always embraced it. And this is something that excites us a lot. It's something that excites us a lot. And as it is, we want to say that even in the political space, we have no enemies, except those who declare themselves or who act as enemies of the community. We would not queue behind anyone who doesn't mean well for Badagry and its environs. Our journey is a journey of offering oneself as platform for community and for other young people. So any moment from now, we'll be unveiling some of our programs. You know, as an entrepreneur, I will not come here and announce anything unless we are ready. We have some projects on the pipeline. We have some stuffs that we are working on. However, until we are ready, until the date and time are fixed, until all stakeholders are involved, until we have the nod of those who are supposed to give it a nod, by way of those, as in key players, key players. But I want to say that if we look at the political arena, immediately after the elections, I just want to bring this in. Immediately after the elections, everywhere got heated up all over again. On a very serious note, there is no point, there is no need for us to heat up the polity around this time. Some of us were very active during the days of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the governor of Lagos State. We were active. And by active, I remember 1999 to 2005, I was in LASU, very active in the student union. 2006, started The Voice. I was very active. And I remember vividly that it wasn't a good omen for Badagry when Badagry voted the PDP, whilst the party at the state level was the Alliance for Democracy, AD, which has now metamorphosed into APC. During the electioneering campaign period, a lot of people called me to ask why this, why that, why this, why that. Especially my commitment, my resolve to campaign for APC candidates, particularly Dr. Idiat Oluroti Adebule. That decision was well informed. Let me take it this way. Campaigning for APC was a well-informed decision for those of us who are students of history. Those of us who are students of history would understand that the 2023 elections is one election that Badagry cannot afford to be in the opposition. On a lighter note, I tell those who care to listen that let other communities who have not been in the opposition, go and taste it. This time, 2023, is not a time for Badagry to be in the opposition. So we have to do everything. We have to do everything within our powers as young people, as thought leaders, to galvanize that. 1999 to 2007, Badagry saw hell by just one political miscalculation. And the party we gave the votes to, PDP, particularly from the federal, never compensated this community either with an infrastructure or with an institution. There was nothing, no added value from the PDP to Badagry all the years our people voted the PDP. Not until 2007, when the chief of staff to the governor, Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola, became the governor, and that was when we began to see development. For those who don't know, that was the era the Joseph Dosu Way, the road from Roundabout to Topo Garage, was reconstructed. That was the period the road from Mobile Filling Station to Agbalata Market was reconstructed. That was the period the road from Ahua Junction to Semi-Express Road, which we called Cemetery, Iteolosha Road, was reconstructed. And those roads opened up Badagry. So if you look at this politics that we got ourselves involved in, it's all about development, because you cannot actually drive development without politics. So this time around, there is an APC governor in Lagos State, and there's going to be an APC president. Badagry must not be in the opposition. Do you get it? Some of us are not afraid of taking a different position on matters that concern our community. I've run on the platform of another party before. That's not news. But when we sit down and calculate and look at how is this action we're about to take going to position this community, I think the best decision is to think Badagry first. So I say a very big thank you to every young person out there who stood and make sure that these votes are delivered. There must not be a reason for the next government, next administration, not to bring development to Badagry. There must not be any reason at all. That is why the one that concerns us, our own role, our part in the whole political game, we must play as a people. And to God be the glory. Our votes, if not the third, I think was the second highest in the state. At least out of 57, or let me say out of old 20 local governments, Badagry is in the first 5. Regardless of how you want to analyze the figures. We have something to talk about now. We have something to negotiate with. We have something to bring to table. We have actually brought it to table. Where other local governments slid and failed, we stood and delivered. Badagry is such a place that is of interest to so many people. But gone are the days where anybody will open their mouths and say that Badagry is an opposition community or an opposition local government. We would not allow that to happen again. We are not too young to make these statements. Many of us are well above 30. Many are well above 35. Many are well above 40. So I want to appeal to every young person out there that we have done our bits. But this is not the time to sit down and fold our arms. Don't forget, politics drives development. And we must get the politics right for us to get the development right. Now we have actually started, instead of focusing on our energies on the next thing that we have to do, we just have to make sure that that is what we have to do. I don't want to sound too critical because I mean it's a celebration mood. But for us to go forward as a community, now that we have done what we are supposed to do, I think it is important that we sit down and agree on the way forward. There are several camps, I know, several caucuses and all that. There cannot be development if we do not put Badagry first. And those who are so interested in their self, we would not help them achieve their self at the detriment of Badagry. That is the truth. So our platforms are open. Everyone who is interested is welcome. But this platform would never be available to anybody who wants to put self above community. We have done our part, we have played our roles. We want to leave our leaders to play their roles too, before we know the next step to take. So at this point, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone. It's been a very, very interesting time, 17 years. So far, so good. We are still strong. We are still in the game. We are still leading the game. For as long as it is about development, it has to be the voice. That's the way God has arranged it. So I want to say a very big thank you to everyone out there. Everyone out there. Thank you so much. You guys have made this journey easier than we thought. The voice matters to Badagry, and it is obvious. Many young people can't tell their stories without mentioning the voice. Many. When I say many, I mean many. It is not because there's something superb about Ovi, but just because God Himself has chosen this platform as the vehicle, as the platform to help young people. We will continue to help people by providing our platforms, by making the platform more useful than it has been in the last 17 years. That is the next stage. The next stage is interesting because the next stage of the voice is digital. And that is where the world is right now. We cannot afford to be left behind, and we cannot afford to allow our audience to be left behind. We appreciate the fact that some of our fathers and our mothers in the communities, in the villages, in the hamlets, some of them still don't have access to internet, smartphones, and the likes. However, we will continue to push quality information to them so that they can be part of our decision-making process towards development. So we are going to make a lot of things happen this time. For our friends in the business community, because sincerely, our friends in the business community, they made it possible for us. And as it is presently, we have something interesting. Something interesting coming up. For young people, startups, entrepreneurs, you remember the Enterprise Summit? Yes. A lot of things are going to come from it. And it's going to be of benefit to our young people who want to go into business. Permit me to say this. Our community needs to groom more of business people. Yes. I'm telling you, Badagry needs to groom more of business people. We have produced so many civil servants. We have produced so many professional politicians. I think this age that we are right now, the digital age, is bringing with it an unlimited scale of opportunities for young people to become business people. If you are a startup, you're an entrepreneur or a small business owner, something big is coming your way. The voice is bringing something big to you. If you are from this town and you are looking for how to structure your business to make it fit into the internet craze, sincerely, this is your best time. Because any moment from now, we are going to make it happen. We are going to bring a lot of people who can help you. And I'm going to make myself available too. Because all what I have learned, especially in this digital age, is a time to make it useful, not just to myself. I've used it. I'm enjoying the benefits, but I want to share with a lot of young people out there. So if you're watching this live broadcast right now, or you watch it later, regardless of when you watch it, and you are interested in setting up an online business or integrating internet into your existing business, please reach out to me. Just drop a comment for me. I will reach out to you. Drop a comment. If you're interested in how to make use of the internet to reach a larger audience, to increase your customer acquisition, to increase your sales, and even structure your business on automation, I would volunteer to teach you. So just drop your name or anything, just signify interest. Type I am committed. Type I am committed. Type it. If you're watching me right now or anytime and you have a business or you want to start a business online, this is one simple way a lot of people make money. Legit money. I'm not talking about fraud. I wouldn't do that for any reason. And I wouldn't teach anyone anything close to that. But what we are trying to say is that just imagine that with your Facebook you have 5,000 friends. And out of the 5,000 friends you have, let's just imagine you have 500 of them patronize you in a month. Not a year, in a month. And they patronize you and buy a product from you at 1,000 naira each. That means you'll be making sales of 500,000 naira on your phone. How do you go about those things? Talk to me. If you're a small business owner or your own is a medium scale business, please, and you are interested in what I'm talking about, please signify. Just write, I'm interested or I'm committed. Signify. I'll put you through. Because, you see, this era that we are in, the digital age, is not just for us to make noise on the internet. Seriously, it's not just for us to make noise. You can actually use the same internet, the same data to advance your dreams, you understand, to achieve your dreams. However you want it. It is interesting to know that you can actually use the internet to sell to anybody, anywhere in the world. That's a global audience. This video can be watched anywhere in the world. Especially if after the video, if I tweak some things on my phone in accordance with Facebook guidelines, if I choose to be heard and seen in America, I can do it. I can make it. That's the power of the internet. In the internet age, no one has any reason to be poor. Nobody in the internet age, except you are a 100% consumer of content. But if you know how to do some little things, knowledge that you don't necessarily need a textbook for, the knowledge that everything you need almost everything is on your phone already, and you already have data. So if you want to learn any business, or you want to integrate the internet into your business, talk to me. I'm ready to volunteer this, at least to the first 10 people. Okay. I said first 10 people. First 10 people. If you are watching right now and you have a business that you want to use the internet to make it blow, I'm willing to help you. And if you have an idea, a business idea, and you don't know how to go about it, talk to me. I can help you. I have like 3, 4, 5 businesses. In the last 17 years, I've tried my hands on some things and I've acquired some skills. So if you're interested, you have something you're doing right now and you want to use the internet to make it big or to get people's attention to it, please drop a message for me. Tell me you are interested or tell me you are committed, and we're going to make it work out. These are the things we can actually offer ourselves. If we host a party, it's more than enough. It's more than necessary. It's more than deserving. But we also want to look at how do we help people, especially how we help people to be financially independent. Because without it, life is difficult without finance, without money. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all. Thank you, everyone. All our people from Badagry town, from Jegba, Aoviko, Kwalako, Asago, Boyiko, Posuko, everywhere. To Ajara, Agamaden, Ajara Vedo, Ajara Tokpa, Salu, Toriko, Ibereko, Imeke, Ajido, Dalepodako, Toko, everywhere. Araromiale, Ilogbo, Okwafo, Agumo, Borosun, Koga Hwegbo, Koga Zebe, Adodo, Ere, Aton, all these places. Very big thank you to everyone. We cannot mention everyone's names. We cannot appreciate you one after the other. But we can say a very big thank you that is big enough. That is big enough. Thank you, that is big enough. Standing by us for 17 years is no joke. We give it to you. Because you, there cannot be us. Yes. Badagry owns the voice, because if not for Badagry, the voice wouldn't have been what it turned out to become. Badagry, we say a very big thank you. Hand to head, salute for our people in Badagry. Everywhere. Magbon Morogbo. I remember these places too. Ogungbe, Eteko, Ibiye. These are places where they take the voice as theirs. And that is the way it is. That is what the brand is all about. It belongs to the communities, the CDAs, the CDCs. Thank you for all these years of standing by us. You guys made it possible that today we can say that we built a brand from the scratch, bootstrapping, trying what works and what doesn't work, and eventually we have a template of what works. Now, like I said, I wrote on my timeline this morning, the last 17 years has been fun for me. It doesn't look like I work. Some people don't even know I work. Because what I do is made easy by those I do it for. This community, this kingdom, this region has made my life easy. Badagry made running The Voice so easy. Till this moment, we have hundreds of people on our subscription list. They get it right in their either inbox or WhatsApp every week. At a point, we were facing some issues. We had people calling. Where is The Voice? Ẹ má jẹ́ kí nǹkan kan ṣe o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o, à ń retí o, ẹ̀yin lẹ jẹ́ ká mọ nǹkan tó ń lọ, irọ́ pọ̀ jù lórí social internet o, irọ́ pọ̀ lórí social media o, àmọ́ yìí tá fẹ́ gbàgbọ́ o. But they know that the moment they read it on the pages of The Voice, there is no point doubting it. But because we will always do our due diligence. You don't work in The Voice, you have a story, a lead, and you jump to press. You don't. It's not in our culture. All sides, at all times. Even if it is against my own political interest, and there is a story on the desk, the story just has to be told. The story has to be told. So the idea here is that the community has made this brand what it is today. Badagry has made this brand what it is today. Even if eventually we become a national newspaper or national media empire, nobody can take the story and twist it, because there's at every point in time Badagry must be mentioned. So to a community that loves us so much, to a community that believes in us, to a community that stood by us, to a community that guided us, to a community that bought from us, that patronized us, a community that supported us, a community that gave us a platform, hand to head, we are grateful. And to everyone who has come on the Voice platform as a staff or any other role, sincerely, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys, each of you contributed your best at that point in time. The best, the ingredient that is needed for The Voice to move the inch forward. You came and you provided it. Even at those times when there was no money to pay, you still played your roles. I salute you. 2 weeks ago, I sat down to do a roll call of persons who have worked in The Voice, and sincerely, I couldn't believe it myself, because at the point I've gone past 63, and I was asking myself, 63? So many people. Even without counting the CWES volunteers, what do you call them? These IT students. It's interesting. But I agree. Thank you. All our people, we can't thank you enough. But watch out for us. Watch out for us. When I say watch out for us, sincerely I mean it. Just watch out for us. The best is yet to come. The last 17 years has given us what we needed. But now, we want to give in such a way that more people can benefit from this platform. I remember our first The Voice first corporate social responsibility. It was an idea that turned out to become very popular. Shout to the Lord. It was a Christian program for the Christian youths. God has been so wonderful to this brand. The community has been so wonderful to this brand. When I say it, I mean it. Because there's nowhere that we get to in this entire corridor that we don't get a yes for an answer. The goodwill is so huge that we still drink from it. "17 years of The Voice has been 17 years of goodwill." Mr. Senu Ayodeji Martins said, "I just joined. Can I make a statement?" Oh, please make a statement. Please make a statement. Thank you. Please make a statement. Please make a statement. The community has been so good to us. And we pray to God to give us the enablement to do more for Badagry and its people, particularly the young people. It's been interesting. It's been interesting. Let me try and see if I can bring Ayo Martins. Okay. Mr. Seth Martins, I've invited you. If you are still joined, please accept. Are you still there, Mr. Seth Martins?
Yeah.
Hello.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon, sir. My friend, my brother.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. We lost your audio. We lost your audio. We can't hear you any longer. Can you still hear me? Okay, let me retry that. Let me do that again. Let me try that again. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can add him again. Yes. Sasenu Martins, I've added you again. If you are there, please. Okay,
Can
good.
you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Wow.
Thank you. It's exciting to see your face again.
I want to say congratulations to the entire team of The Voice.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I salute you.
You have actually stayed 17 years down to face the strength and challenges people have for you. In fact, the doubt they have in the paper to stand this long, you have eroded that. And does the Voice have for us in Badagry? Moving ahead from the 17 years. Thank you and God bless you. I thought they have something.
Thank you very much, Mr. Senu Martins. Can you hear me? Okay. Now, the we want to thank you so sincerely because, like you said, being here for 17 years has helped erase any doubt from the mind of the people. So we have the trust of the people now.
Yeah.
So
You are
now
right.
now beyond what we have done in the past, now we want to present ourselves, the platform for social discourse that will drive our development. Badagry is so blessed, but as at this moment, we don't have an electronic media platform. But because we are lucky, we have come at this time. You understand? We believe that we can actually use the internet to drive the discourse, just like as it is right now. This can actually serve as an interview. This can actually serve as an interview session for anyone from any part of the world. We can get our people. Yes, we want to begin to get our people from the diaspora to be part of the discourse for our development because we know it is possible. We want to be able to interview anyone from any part of the world. You understand? And we believe that dialogue is fundamental to development. It's fundamental to democracy. The conversation, we must keep the conversation. We must keep the conversation going. We must not keep quiet about the things that concern us as a people. And this is a time to do that. And going forward, as from 1st of April, you will see more of these things that I'm talking about. Then secondly, for the young people who are into business, entrepreneurship, we have packages for them to help them build, because we believe strongly that Badagry have produced more than enough of all other kinds of people except business people. Do you get? We have produced top-ranking civil servants, top-ranking military officers. We have produced top-ranking professors. We have produced top-ranking academia. You understand? We have produced a lot of people, but it is time for us to produce. It is time for us to produce businessmen. It is time for us to produce our own Dangote, our own Femi Otedola. It's time to produce our own Emmanuel Nwanyanwu.
If you can produce, it means we still have a long way to go.
Yes, but we have to start. We have to start the journey. And the journey can actually start with a kid who is in GSS3 now. The journey can start with a kid who is in SS3 now. We should begin to let our young people know that there is more to life. Ishere, Ije, Owore, Ashila. So if you get the wisdom in that statement, it means that we can actually solve a lot of our problems if we have people in business. My brother, the business people run the politics, just that they run it from background. They make funds available. So we want to kickstart that journey of 1,000 miles with a step.
Then let me assume that the voice is giving us another template to have a political scope of Lagos State in Badagry.
Yes, yes. Now we have what it takes to do that. We have what it takes to do that, and the internet is a leveler for us to achieve that. Whatever you and I says on this platform right now, if we want the governor of the state to hear or to watch this session, he will. All we just have to do is
Okay.
to push it and make it happen.
Let me hold you on with this your last statement, because someone like us, I think we have some certain things that is bothering us as a Badagan. And I know the voice can be a point for us to leverage on to hear our voice. One of them is
Yes,
that at the
that's
point in time, we need to sensitize ourselves and our people that moving away from where we used to be, Nigeria, people need to move and work than praying. At the point, we cannot continue to discuss without moving. At the point in time when Lazarus died, they called on Jesus, and when Jesus got there, Jesus never prayed. He swung into action and he said, "Where is Lazarus? Lazarus, my friend." And he swung into action and he walked. So he does not pray at that point in time. And I think we have been talking for a while now in Badagry. At least that can take the count, it should be more than even the program that is coming from The Voice. At this point in time, I think we should go a little bit ahead of talking and swing into action in a kind of style that will have a very, very cogent and definite point for Badagry. And this is what we want. This is our own engagement. And this is what we get in another 3-4 years' time. That is what I think I want to chip in, because you said the state can hear us, and I want them to hear this. Thank you.
They will. I can assure you that what we have, I can assure you that what we have on ground going forward, we will be heard. Badagry will be heard loud and clear. Loud and clear. We are making ourselves available once again to push the Badagry agenda as it pertains to development. And that is what we stand for. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Mr. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, people, that was our brother, a very good brother, Mr. Senu Martins. Yeah, Senu Martins, thank you for that brief session and for your suggestions too. Badagry is our own, Lagos State is our own, Nigeria is ours. We will do everything from on this platform to give Badagry what it deserves, especially in the national and state discourse, and how we are going to get our own place. And that is what this is all about. Thank you so much, everyone. I thank you from everywhere you're watching, everyone who has joined us on this special broadcast. I say a very big thank you to you. Sincerely, let me see if I can quickly run through. Okay. Yeah, Kabiyesi Faturoti Alaba, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Daniel Joel, thank you. Yeah. Sewede Port Balogun, Ahmed Bankole, Juliana Olabisi Onola. Yes, that's Auntie BC. Auntie BC Onola. Thank you very much, ma. Titi Layo Adeshino. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Says congratulations. Ahmed Bankole, thank you so much. Ahmed Bankole